Well, the good news is I ate an entire flatbread pizza, didn't get shot, and apparently the NFL is in Mexico. It sure is rare that the sun is up and we're still in bed. So our drop's right down the road and they don't open until 8 o'clock. So I actually got to sleep in a little bit. Wouldn't really call it sleeping in though. I slept like total crap at this place. I don't know why. Some nights I sleep better if I would have just stayed in the truck. Well, it's good to see that all my stuff's still in my trailer. I'm gonna get this thing fired up, let it warm up, lock it back up, and I'm actually gonna go back in and eat breakfast. All right, so this comfort inn wasn't bad at all. Comfort inns are usually pretty good. I think the room was like 89 bucks for the night, which this load pays for all that, without a doubt. Being a 3-stop and having to come up to Connecticut, set my coffee down here, and I'm gonna knock out a pre-trip real quick, and we'll get over there and probably be there about 20 minutes before they open. That way we can get our straps off. I hate these drop down sides they got on these. You have to snake the straps through. Can't really get them all that tight, but our drop this morning only gets this small load here. So all I have to do is take 2 straps off and clean them all up. Make sure all our lights are on. Make sure I don't step in any dog crap. Tires look good. And then, so we deliver this bed in the back, and then we actually start making our way back home, and then have one more drop. And then we're just I'm gonna peep on the board real quick, make sure there's nothing easy going back towards the house, and then I'm probably just gonna deadhead home. Which again, this load pays for, because I fully expected to deadhead home the week before Thanksgiving. Not much moving, but if I find some gravy, something headed back towards the house, or I hate sitting on my wallet, something back close to the house that I can get dropped off on Wednesday before Thanksgiving, I'll do it. If not, we'll be on the deadhead home. Well, we made it to our second drop. Looks like we're in the right area. I just backed it in here out of the way. I'm not really sure where they're gonna wanna unload at, but we'll see once they open. They'll be open in about 10 minutes. Well, about time to get delivered. Are you guys foggy? You guys might be foggy. Looks like a called like Truck Country or something. I guess they just sell used truck parts. I mean, look at the amount of frames they got back here. They're getting a forklift out here to get us unloaded now, and then we'll get turned around, I think, back here and get out of here. So I'm at the Pride truck stop in Hartford, Connecticut, and through Mudflap, this is 86 cents off a gallon. Pump price is $5.89, brings it down to $5.03 with Mudflap. It's actually getting a little warm out here. I'm about to take this jacket off. Man, the Burker side of things have been going great this week. I think I've got like 4 or 5 locked in for transport, which is awesome. Got two en route right now, which is good. And then we're here at our last stop. I'm actually getting ready to unchain. I should put my sunglasses on. Hauling this aluminum and the sun gets a little bright. But I saved $37 on that fill up. I got 43 gallons and ended up saving me $37, which that's a truck stop I was gonna stay at last night. But they charge $15 for parking for all parking and $15 for a shower. So I was thinking, like, if I'm gonna spend that money, I'm just gonna get a hotel. And with my points for the hotel, I think it was only like $60. So plus I got breakfast this morning, it would save me what, $10. So I spent $20 extra to sleep in a bed. inside. I'm not gonna complain about that. They dare watch TV. But let me get this unstrapped. Like I said, I've been at this place before. All I do is unstrap right here before their driveway to go into the shop, and then pull up, and they'll just lift it right off of the forklift. So one thing I really like about having a wide variety of direct customers, and not even just direct customers, it's networking with people who have direct customers. You know, as of really this morning, I had no idea what my next week was going to be like. You know, this week being Thanksgiving kind of messes things up. People not open. Like I had a load in North Carolina I was supposed to get, but come to find out they weren't open on Wednesday, which was when I was planning to be there. So we're pushing it to the beginning of next week, which is fine. I was gonna have to push hard to get all that done before Thanksgiving, but now I'm just now I've got it kind of easy. Like it's 4:47, and I'm done for the week on Tuesday. I've got, let me think. Tomorrow I've got to meet with my new owner op, and he is doing a trailer deal. I've got to be there because they're working out like a rent-to-own type deal, and obviously it's going to be on my commercial insurance. So kind of work that out. And Thursday's Thanksgiving. Friday I have a local move to do, which is like an enclosed deal. Guy must be buying a car that has no engine and like fresh paint, so he wants it enclosed. It's like 35 miles or so, and I just told him my minimum's $300 for any enclosed work, so it's real easy. Just needs winched in and winched out. But all next week, like as of today, this morning, I had no idea what next week was going to come to, and all of a sudden my phone's ringing. You know, my other transport buddy's reaching out to see. He's got a customer that has a load right by me, that picks up right by me and drops off to him, but from him he's got something that needs to go out. So like my whole week next week is scheduled and ready to go, so which is awesome. It's all direct work. I'll have to fill in a little gap, which will be getting home from Kentucky next week, which is fine. I pick up a couple cars or something, I'll have a flatbed. I could deadhead home, because that's just, these loads are priced accordingly that I could deadhead home, but I'll have the time, so I might as well grab something. But that's the nice thing about having direct customers and working with other transporters who know, hey, yeah, Jason's out in Maryland, let me see if he can grab the truck for you, bring it out. And then the guy's like, well, if he's coming out, could you see if he can haul this backhoe? So it works out. But so I'll bring you guys along tomorrow to see how this trailer deal turns out. Maybe give you guys a walk around in the trailer and what his setup's going to be. Got a little more paperwork to wrap up with him as being an owner-operator. Got to get a tag for that trailer, which we can tomorrow after we have a copy of the title and the lease agreement, or the rent-to-own agreement, whatever you want to call it. But other than that, it's pretty much the rest of the week is following up on all these broker deals, making sure. I like to reach out and make sure transporters are being considerate, considering there's a holiday. Make sure you're not trying to deliver cars on Thanksgiving. Like everything's scheduled to be either dropped off Wednesday or Friday at this point, but you know how people tend to run behind and then want to try to drop it off on the holiday, which unless the customer had already told me that it was okay, it's not a suggestion or an option. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll give you guys a little bit of the the backside of running a business and hiring on owner operators.